Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you fucking better be.
My father
Two.
was a drinker. 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9, 10. Do you guys bob your head when you do it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you gotta keep the rhythm somehow.
I know, it's so weird. I have to do it or I lose the rhythm.
It's true.
It's one of those things, huh?
Just one of those days.
Everybody sucks.
Welcome everybody to the weekly gig. This week,
Hello.
We have Eddie. Wait, I thought there was supposed to be a guest today, like an actual guest.
Yeah,
You gotta
about
hold off
that.
on that.
So he's busy, and he's going to be busy for at least a month, maybe 2. You still don't know? I feel like we literally tell you at the end of every podcast.
I don't know
who we wanted to have, and yes, you can
Brian?
guess. No.
Is it?
No,
Is
it's
it
not.
anyone worth a
the
damn?
heck? Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's one of my internet
No.
acquaintances
Is it Markiplier?
Hell yeah.
that I met through a future friend. Yes. It's
Uber
Markiplier.
popular. It's
You want to know
Markiplier,
what's
yeah.
funny? Is that I actually DM'd Matt Watson on Instagram. He didn't answer. I guess now I got to DM
What's up,
Markiplier.
Matt Watson?
Yeah.
Hey,
Matt
Matt.
Watson.
Here, let me pull up what I said.
Hey, Matt Watson. We all know that you're incredibly busy with your popular channel, SuperMega, your music career that's seemingly going pretty well, and your own
oh my
podcast
God.
for said channel that's super popular. Do you want to go on our podcast? Like, it's like a maximum of like 200 views, but it's actually incredibly good.
So I definitely did that thing where I like suggested it, but I did it in like a joking way. So it was like, oh, haha, just kidding, unless. So okay, well actually no, here it is. Here, let me screenshot this. So it starts with me sending him a meme, but that was back in December of 2019, and then June 9th of 2021, I DM'd Matt Watson and I said, want to come on my podcast? And then 10 hours later, I DM'd him again. I said, it would be funny and epic, but actually it would be a really cool experience. I can provide a link. Nobody really watches it yet, though. It'll be for the 10th episode special, laughing, crying emoji.
Oh,
Episode 10, baby!
Oh, okay. Now I got to DM Markiplier.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead.
What should my message be?
Yo, Marky Mark.
Okay, yo, Marky
excuse me, Marcus.
dash Mark.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Marcus. Yo, Marky Mark exclamation,
Yeah.
or just
Yes.
like comma
Yeah.
and then continue it on
No,
exclamation.
do exclamation.
I've been
Yo,
following him
Marky
since
Mark.
2015. Yo, Marky Mark. I have an incredibly underground podcast.
Yeah, okay. You gotta get on with the underground.
Underground podcast. So
It's-
underground that it averages a view count of about 15.
But trust me, it is totally poggers.
But no.
Yes!
But just me, comma. It is totally poggers, all caps.
Yes.
And then I'm
Put a
gonna
space
put the,
in between each letter.
Okay.
So
and then
it
I'll
really
put like
stretches out.
I'll put like the little okay hand emoji.
Can you send this to
afterwards.
everybody?
Then
Like,
these-
send this to everyone you follow. Like, just make it a mass message.
Yes, but
yeah,
keep Marky
and I'll make
Mark.
it start with Marky
Yeah.
Mark. It'd be absolutely poggers. Now what?
That's a
if
good
you
question.
if you can't make it, do you mind reaching out to your pal PewDiePie, see if he wants to do it?
No, I'll ask him if he can get Matt.
Ask him. Hey, can you tell Matt to respond to me?
If it doesn't fit in your immediate schedule,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. I also messaged Matt Watson a couple months ago and
Emphasis on the months.
Haven't
I'll
heard
put a
back
star.
from him. I hope he's okay.
Yes, please.
and haven't heard back from him. ... I hope he's okay.
Because obviously he should be responding to me.
Maybe his phone is having issues.
I heard T-Mobile
where
got hacked.
He isn't receiving my messages. Like he always does.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for passing the word. Or for
Matt Watson
passing
was our first
on
choice,
the
but you were
word.
definitely not the second. We were going down the list.
All right. Thanks for passing on the word. Should I end it with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There we go. I'm going to screenshot that for proof.
Yeah.
And we'll wait for him to never read it.
I hope he reads it instantly.
Instantly.
And immediately says yes.
Sure, dude.
Dude, I would be like, all right, so here's my Discord.
Immediately go into it right now. We're doing it right now.
Join the thing. That would be amazing. Yeah. The meme I sent to Matt is a shitty picture that somebody posted of they photoshopped him in front of a Popeyes. He doesn't have a shirt on and he's holding a gun and it says Matt Watson goes to Popeyes.
Nice.
Saying, okay, what the fuck you want? And then Matt goes, yo, bitch ass still working here. It's like the guy that narrates like the boneless pizza thing.
Oh.
But it's Matt and Justin. Absolute.
The fuck you mean?
Fucking boneless pizza.
I don't want no
Stupid trim.
bones.
The amount of fucking calls that I got when I worked at GameStop asking for boneless pizza at a fucking GameStop.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Small
fucking
town
stupid.
GameStop?
Yeah. I think I got more
Damn.
calls about boneless pizza and Big Chungus more than like anything else. I think Big Chungus more than anything.
Big
You got
Chungus
Big
makes
Chungus
sense.
for the PS4? What about the Game of the
Big
Year
Chungus
edition?
makes sense because they did have Game of the Year edition.
You have Big Chungus for PS4?
Yeah. Sam, did you know that the original meme from that was art for a game case? It was Big Chungus Game of the
What?
Year edition. The origin of the Big Chungus meme was somebody photoshopped like box art of Fat Bugs Bunny and they called it Big Chungus Game of the Year edition.
Oh. So it's probably on like iPhone or something.
I have no idea. I mean, probably.
Reddit.
Big Chungus is in Space Jam.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, he is.
No, he
Yes, he
fucking
is.
isn't.
Yep. I haven't seen it, but that's
Oh.
the one thing I've seen. If I didn't see that before the movie came out, I would actually lose it in the theater. So bad. Why would they do that? I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
I just hate it.
Why'd they do it?
He goes,
You know,
"I'm
they had to
hunting
do it to him.
rabbits." So, I've heard this is a big problem with the new Space Jam movie is that it's just like nonstop references back and forth.
Yeah.
But when I see it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, like the biggest thing that I've heard about it is that literally almost
Is LeBron
every
James in it?
fucking frame, especially at like the second half of the movie, is just references, cameos, and such, to the point where they're like actually playing basketball, but you're more focused on the crowd to see if you can actually see like the specific cameos. Like, oh, there's Batman, there's the Joker, there's fucking Big Chungus or
What
something
the-
like that. And there's Iron Giant. There's the fucking
Big Chungus isn't
the
in
mask.
the audience.
No, he's not, because that's Bugs Bunny.
Fucking Warner Brothers. Wait, Big Chungus is Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
Dude, you spoiled it.
Shut up.
Also, I'm
You spoiled Space Jam.
I'm also in love with the TikTok trend of them abusing the LeBron James.
Just
stretchy,
filling it up with
stretchy,
water.
squishy things. They just fill him up with water for no reason. He gets huge. They slap him around. One thing that makes me very uncomfortable though is that there's a subgenre where they cut a slit in between his legs and they make him birth all those little balls, and it just makes me uncomfortable. So like earlier today I saw a video of there was one stretchy LeBron James, and he frees another one from his packaging, and then it just ends on a close up of a slit that they cut in between his legs, and then there go the balls. He's actually giving birth. Like, I was laughing and smiling. My face hasn't turned like deadpanned, and my jaw hasn't dropped faster than when that happened. I don't know why it was so
Jesus.
jarring and upsetting. I don't like when they do that. It's okay when they cut it through his hand though, and then he poops him out of
You're
his
so
hand.
invested in the inflatable fucking LeBron James.
Listen, the inflatable, stretchy LeBron James lure is pretty intense. Sometimes they even have like Bugs Bunnies where they do it, and they take off their clothes and he's just naked, and they blow him up with water until he explodes.
Damn, I need about 1,000 episodes of filling LeBron James up with water.
Filling LeBron James up. It's literally the latest TikTok I sent both of you. Is that one that I'm
Is it?
talking about?
So if I open
Where
up TikTok
Where he
right
gives
now, it's gonna be
birth to the
first thing.
fucking balls. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Ah, man.
It
Good
is.
times.
God fucking damn it.
I love the songs too.
Fine. Where can I get one of these LeBron James things?
Walmart, I guess. They're also locking
Walmart?
up. I don't fucking know. They're also locking up the heads of the other ones because people kept yoinking them off.
Ugh.
Right? It's so uncomfy.
It shouldn't. I wasn't expecting it to look like that.
I know. It's so bad. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
uncomfy.
I don't like
They're
that
also
at
making
all.
bank off of those things because of this trend.
I fucking believe it.
Everybody's filling them up. They either fill it up between his legs or in his hand. And they stretch him, but his head always stays the same size. It looks like his pose looks like he's just doing the nay-nay. While he's getting
It's not what I
inflated.
expected you to describe it as.
But it's true.
I mean, yeah, it definitely looks like the Nene.
Ah,
It's supposed to be
wonder how much
slam
this
dunking.
costs.
I'm assuming like $15.
It's not worth it. Or is it?
Here, I'll go to fucking Google. LeBron
Okay.
James. Boy. Space Jam. Oh, there it is. The first thing I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Space Jam. Amazon.
All right.
Yeah, I can't buy it from Amazon.
It's probably sold out. Everybody
It
wants
is sold.
them.
It has one option for $26.92.
It's definitely more than it actually is.
From the UK.
Oh, was it 26 euros?
For us, it'd be $26.92.
Okay. It's about 20 quid. I don't know.
They
anything about
have a blue
exchange
one
rates.
that's $25.
They have blue. What about Bugs Bunny? Can you get Bugs Bunny?
Yeah. And for $10.
Okay.
In stock soon, so it's sold out.
$10 sounds
Same.
more reasonable.
Same for the LeBron James power up. Which the thing for the LeBron James power up, his body is shoes and his jersey are blue, but his head is normal.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't
Why?
look good.
Well, it's because
Here,
the
I'll send
head's
you a picture.
solid. The rest is squishy gummy.
Here, I'll send you a picture of it.
I think we might go see it next weekend. Not you though.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I mean, I guess maybe you could go if you wanted.
I don't want to see Space Jam 2.
Yeah, I don't like
Listen,
that.
I like the first
That-
Space Jam,
That doesn't
but
look good.
only
I'm sure if-
only to an extent.
I'm sure if we watched it again, it definitely wouldn't
Oh,
hold up.
I guarantee the first Space Jam does not hold up.
I wonder how bad the animation when he stretches his hand looks. I remember being blown away as a kid, but like by today's standards, who knows? Would be worth looking into.
I want to know if LeBron James himself has seen these TikToks.
I saw a tweet where it was like LeBron James gets a TikTok and everybody's just torturing his toys of him. That's all it is.
It's true.
All right, so we ran through some technical problems. Sam's recording
Again.
stopped about 15 minutes ago. So we're
That's
not
it.
sure how much got cut out, but we know for sure that Sam's opinion on One Piece got cut out. So,
Yeah.
would you like to repeat yourself?
No.
He's excited for it. He's
I was
excited to watch
surprised. I was surprised at how excited Sam was to watch One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good content, huh?
Well, I'm fucking annoyed that it stopped, and now I don't know how the fuck you're gonna edit this, but
There's a will, there's a way.
Well, we restart the part that we lost, and then
is this the restart? We're just fucking.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love the show.
all right.
I love it. That podcast was so fun.
Sam said, and this was lost, but Sam said that he never thought he would watch it in a million billion years.
Yeah, I did say that. I forgot.
He said when he
Yeah.
saw Luffy and like Jump Force, he's like, I don't care, but he
I don't
enjoys the
care.
show.
I don't know anything about him. Fuck him. But show looks fun. That's all.
Now he's excited.
Anyway,
He's
LeBron
excited to
James. What
continue.
about him?
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Well, yeah,
Well-
we got a bunch of stuff planned when it comes to content, especially when we all move out. When Eddie and I move out and actually have the privacy, it'll be fun. We got this podcast, the One Piece Feast that we're doing now. I'm sure we'll probably do something else that's not like a podcast.
Yeah, we'll do gaming videos.
Just saying. Hold on.
Dude, let's
hold
play
on.
Live action. What's up?
I want to go through with what we were talking about before, like a while ago. Not on
What?
here, but with when you guys get your place. Like, I just pick a day out of the
Oh
week
yeah.
and just go there. Probably stay the night because
Like every week.
like once a week we just do
And
all
then
the
we'll just-
content. Like we
we'll
literally
record the two
dedicate the day.
podcasts.
Like after work, we just dedicate the day to fucking whatever.
Yeah, we'll make it like
Okay.
Whatever
Thursdays or
we-
some shit.
Yeah.
Or
So-
maybe Wednesdays. Because you don't always
Thursday.
work. Sam doesn't always work on Fridays.
I do most of the time.
Well, because then you could stay the night and then you won't have to drive as far.
Yeah.
Or you could just drive when you don't have work.
It'll get better though because.
Would you
I don't
rather
know,
it be Thursdays or Wednesdays?
Thursdays? I don't know exactly.
So that way you don't
when,
have to-
but
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because then you'll have to get ready at our house.
Which is
Yeah.
whatever. Who cares? Carpool. I'll drive with
Yeah, it's not a
Hunter
big
and his
deal.
Prius.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, you could totally go.
Dude,
That
the
would be stupid.
Prius.
Because then I
Nah,
go back to
dude.
Oil City to get my car and then drive
out
another
again.
hour. That would be stupid.
Yeah,
I'll just fucking
work's on the way home.
pass them every morning. fucking room past them.
Unfortunately. But yeah, I think a couch podcast might work better than a Discord podcast. The only thing is that we'll have to figure out how to... I mean, I think we could record on Audacity with 3 different inputs all at once. So we wouldn't even have to worry about syncing it up, really.
We can get special little mics.
It should be good.
The Yetis.
I mean, I already have my mic, but...
Oh yeah, I have my mic too. But we can get our own. We can get
I can
different
just
ones.
bring the fucking Yeti over there. I don't care.
Well, I have an extra Yeti, and also I'm not going to buy another mic because I have this one.
I'll buy another mic. I need another mic anyways.
I have this one. Damn. I could have bought an audio interface that you could plug 2 mics into. Well, then just 3 people though. Because this one that I have, you can only plug in one. It's the Solo.
You're the Solo.
Yeah.
Solo Victory Royale.
Ryan Solo.
Red Solo Cup.
You filled me up with cum.
Jesus.
Let's
Yeah,
have
semen.
a party.
Cream pie me.
Seamen. There's a
What
lot
are we
of
talking about
seamen
now?
in One Piece.
That isn't cum.
It's true.
Churro?
True. There's a lot of seamen in One Piece.
See men?
I see men. Do you think, Sam, a couch podcast, or not a couch, but like being in person, do you think it would work a lot better than us being like separated behind screens? Do you think the conversation flow would work better? Because like when we're like this, we can just check our phones, or there's really nothing to look at. So it's pretty easy to get disengaged if you're not really the one like focusing on the conversation. Do you think it'll be better altogether?
I think we'll all be more engaged if we're just talking and bullshitting in person.
Yeah.
I think so too. And it'll be easier like to show each other stuff. Like that LeBron video. Him getting filled up.
Podcast of just watching LeBron get filled up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hunter also had another idea for a podcast he wanted to do for probably either 15 or 20. And then I picked up on.
So who's the guest that we're supposed to have?
You will find out.
No, just fucking tell me.
Do you want-
You will
Apparently,
find out. I
supposed to
like
know.
the mystery. I like the mystery that
Sam-
Sam has going.
He won't know who it is until 5 minutes before we record.
Yeah, it'll be funny.
I mean, to be fair, Sam, you really don't know who he is anyways.
Did you rate him on Twitch before?
I don't. I probably did. He hasn't been streaming lately.
I don't know. I wouldn't know, like you said, fuck it.
Yeah, I don't think he would. I have his logo on a shirt that I took photos of on my Tinder profile.
Yeah, I don't really go on Tinder that much to look at your profile, so.
Oh, damn. That's
I
the
guess
only.
I'm
That's
gonna
the,
have to-
the most obscure hint in the world. That's the only hint you can get.
Yeah,
You've
thanks.
probably seen that picture like twice in
I like
your
that picture.
entire
It's
life.
a nice picture.
It is a nice picture. I get a lot of likes from that picture.
Yeah, goddamn right you do.
On Hinge, you can see what they specifically like.
It's because you're hot as fuck, Eddie. Okay, you're an attractive man.
Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do.
Good.
But I'm sure that's all of us. Sam said he got a bad haircut, but I saw him today and his hair looked decent. It looked pretty good. I liked
See,
it.
every time I
I
look
must
at
have grew
Sam,
into it.
I look into his beautiful eyes, and I just think, why can't I be this man?
Sam's got some deep blues.
Sam's just kind of hot, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you
What
got
is
some
What is
some
wrong
pearly
about
blues
me, though?
too.
Go
I'm
on,
gonna
you guys.
fucking kiss you.
What's wrong about me? I know you
I
guys
just got
can
some
go.
pearly blues too. You
We're
know?
all blue-eyed boys.
We're all beautiful blue-eyed babies. We're all hot as fuck.
I'm morbidly
And-
obese.
No, you're not.
What's the difference between morbidly and just obese?
I think morbidly means you're gonna die from it.
Oh,
It means you're incredibly unhealthy.
sick.
Sam, I wouldn't even say you're obese.
We Fit would beg a difference.
Well, of course. Of course it would. We Fit was a savage.
Dude, We Fit called everyone overweight.
Literally everybody was overweight on We Fit. I don't think anybody had a healthy weight.
Oh no, definitely not.
Unless you were underweight. But nobody was just good.
You're good.
And
Keep it up.
everybody had the We Fit channel on their Wii home screen, and you could see, and it was like, last logged in more than 25 days ago, because nobody played We Fit after like the first week of owning it. It's a shame. But that's how it goes. I bought Ring Fit Adventure last week, and I played it. That game kicked my ass.
How often have you only played it that once?
Yes, but only because, well, there's two reasons. One, whenever I jog in place in my room, it like shakes the ceiling in the room under me, and it makes me embarrassed. And two, for some reason, my ankle like has been like sore or like hurting for like the past 2 weeks. So I've just been kind of trying to baby that. But it's feeling better. I definitely want to play it again because like it kicked my ass. I think I have it on like the second to hardest difficulty, which is probably why it's kicking my ass. But like, I played the first level and I was like, oh, this is easy. You just jog in place. I was like jogging as fast as I could to like speed run the level because like I'm a gamer. I got to get those splits, you know?
Yeah.
And then I played the second level and they introduced combat. And it fucking, the first enemy, all right? I was doing squats. You have to do like 25 squats and you have to hold it. And it fucking killed my legs. My quads were so dead after that. And then I had to do it multiple times with different exercises. Luckily you get to pick. So like the ones that are easier, you can kind of like sprinkle them in. You can't do 2 in a row. There's like a cool down period between the different exercises that you pick for your attacks.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah. So you have to do the hard ones sometimes. You have to do the easiest one, I think, is the yoga one, which, I mean, it's, you do yoga, but even at that, it's not easy, but it's definitely a better like cool down because damn, those squats fucking killed me. And the ones where, yeah, there's an exercise where you put the ring like above your head and you have to squeeze your hands together. And it works like your shoulders. Oh, it's like, it's a real exercise. Like, I'm not kidding. The game's actually like pretty heckin' good.
Yeah, I'll need to try it.
You're talking about Wii Fit?
I'm talking about Ring Fit.
Oh, yeah.
Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch. Nintendo Switch. I bought it and I should bring it. Sam, I'm going to bring it over to your house next weekend.
Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, it fucking kills you.
It kills.
It kills you.
Will definitely kill me, probably in the first 2 minutes.
Dude, you're going to do squats and you're going to collapse.
Yeah, I hear squats are actually pretty fucked.
Especially, what is it? Bulgarian split squats? Just fucking, those are like the worst. I've never done them, but I've heard that that's just terrible because like you hold weights and it's like a one-legged squat. So it's pretty bad. And then after you do the squats, before I fought the boss, it made me, so in the game when you go upstairs, you have to do like high knees, like really high knees. And before you fight the boss, I had to do that for like fucking a minute straight of high knees and then do squats. And it's like,
Fight the boss. What's that even mean? Like, is
my
it fun?
legs. No, it's pain. It's only pain.
No, but like, is it something that's engaging? Is it actually engaging and something you want to go back and beat?
When you do more damage if you do the techniques better and more proper. So if you like slack on your squats, you don't do as much damage, and you'll end up having to do more exercises.
Bro, I feel like I'd get so fit off this.
Dude, it's actually a fun thing, and it's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna have to bring it over. I was sweating. I only played 3 levels. I was sweating. It's good.
Sweat.
Speaking of sweat, I have my AC off, and I'm dying. It's so hot in my room.
I have my AC off as well, but I'm not dying.
Well, I turned mine off like an hour and a half ago.
At this point, so same.
What? You turned it off like 35 minutes ago.
You said half an hour.
I said an hour and a half.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's still relatively toasty up here, but I'm not sweating yet.
Not yet. I'm not sweating, but I'm definitely feeling moist.
I'm taking a fat look off to my right, and here is my segment that I'm rolling into for a quick minute. Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
You made
Chainsaw Man.
You didn't make me. I wanted to read the first volume of the manga, and it is so fucking good.
It is so good. I don't know if
the main kid and the main guy.
Yes, of course. Every lonely fucking stupid.
Want to hug a girl, pussy?
He's broke. He doesn't get
What did you
laid.
eat bread tonight? Wow, I'm excited.
He is
Did we?
just
did
like
I
the
talk
first
about
volume.
Did I say that I read it in the last one? I don't remember, but I did read it,
Probably.
and then
Yeah.
I gave it to Hunter so he could read it.
Yes. But definitely, even off the first volume, he is the most relatable shonen protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, they do focus on that like a little too much. He just wants to touch a boobie. Just one
Wants to touch
single
some
boobie.
boobs.
It's a lot more to touch, my man.
But when you've had nothing, a boobie is pretty cool,
I guess.
I suppose. But yeah, reading that first volume, it was extremely hard for me to put down. I read half of it like immediately, and I had to go do something, so I had to put it back down. But it was so hard to leave it at that halfway point. And I'm pretty sure Hunter read it in one sitting.
Yeah, I read it in an hour.
No, it's time to buy volume 2.
Yeah, I literally the other day, I was sitting here just like bored off my fucking mind, and I went to Amazon and I searched to see if volume 2 was available. It wasn't, but
Oh, of course.
I
Damn.
definitely would have bought it. You know?
Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are hard to come by right now. For good reason.
So fucking annoying.
Yeah. I'll search. Oh, I'm not signed in on this. Chainsaw Man.
It sucks that manga's like 15 bucks a
Popular now.
book. Wow, I think Berserk is 15 a book, JoJo's 20 a book, and smaller ones are like 10 to 12 a book. 10 to 13. But I think on average 15's a good middle
JoJo
ground.
Ghoul
I
is
mean, the
13.
JoJo ones are 20 because they're hardback, which makes sense.
Fuck.
How much is Tokyo Ghoul? 13,
just said it.
12? I didn't hear it.
Oh, 13.
13, yeah. I think I got Promised Neverland Volume 1 was $10. So,
Tokyo?
Chainsaw Man Volume 2 is $10. Not available till September 10th, but
oh, September 10th is 3 weeks. It's pretty close.
yeah.
I almost want to just wait for the anime, though, because I know it's going to be, like, just so pretty. And it's coming
Yeah.
up soon. Dude, winter fucking 2021 anime season is going to be lit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be badass.
Demon Slayer Season 2, Jujutsu Kaisen movie, Chainsaw Man, JoJo Part 6. What else?
Attack
I
on
know that.
Titan?
I'm not sure. It
Is
might
that-
be. I know that there was another one or two that I was excited for.
Winter 2021 for
Yeah.
part 2 of season 4 Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan. It's gonna be so good. Are you kidding me?
Hell fucking yeah. My body is ready.
I'm ready for Attack on Titan Sundays, and it was Jujutsu Kaisen Tuesdays, but it'll probably be Chainsaw Man Tuesdays now.
Fucking right. I
I'm
still
ready
need to finish Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I watched like 5 more episodes from when I left off, so I'm on like 19 now.
You're getting pretty close. I saw a TikTok where this guy was like, "Hey, give me your unpopular anime opinion," or like whatever. And this girl was like, Jujutsu Kaisen is overhyped. It's only good because of its animation. And it's like, yes, an animated series has good animation and people enjoy that. It's like, she says that animation carries, and I don't think that's true. I mean, of course, it's very like by the books shonen as a premise. But the characters, especially the female cast, it's just like everything just works so well. And of course the animation, so good. Of course.
Oh, for
And
sure.
same studio's doing Chainsaw Man, baby.
It looks
Mappa's fucking killing
fire.
it.
Yeah, they weren't at first. Everybody was pissed at Attack on Titan, but it's fine.
I think it's just the CGI.
Yeah. They
At
just
first,
weren't-
it wasn't as good as like the beginning of the first part of season 4, but closer to the end, it started getting like a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, but I mean, when you're animating complicated, giant shapes, and here's the thing, when it was just like one Titan on screen, when it was just Eren,
Mm-hmm.
that was fine. But now they have like 4 or 5 Titan shifters all in the same frame. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, you need the CGI for that. Unless you want to pay your animators a fuck ton of money, which honestly you should, but
Yeah, they're underpaid. It's pretty bad, but yeah, it is what it is.
more of the story, pay your fucking animators.
Please, it's like one of the hardest, like, monotonous things you could do,
Yeah.
and they get paid barely a livable wage, and they have no sleep.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Also, I mean, just that whole industry, because, like, I was reading about Oda, the author of One Piece. Apparently, he gets 4 hours of sleep a night, works on One Piece for 12 hours a day, every day, and the rest of it's for his family. And, like, it's like, whoa,
Yeah, that's a lot.
are you kidding? That guy's
And
insane.
he's been doing it for how long? Yeah.
Since
Dude needs-
late 90s.
Yeah, dude needs a big break.
He needs to finish One Piece. He did.
Next issue in the manga, he's just gonna kill Luffy and that's it.
There was a story. There was a kid that was terminally ill. His wish
I
was
already
to know
know
how
that.
One Piece ended.
And he
And
went
he
and
did.
told him,
He gave him the goods.
and then he died.
His secret
he
dies with
couldn't spoil
him.
Yeah. I mean, if I was Oda, I would also do that. Like, of course.
How do you have time though?
I mean,
Kid
all
was
those-
dying. Of course he made time.
those
Well-
extra couple hours.
Yeah, he probably didn't get to see his family that day.
What a shame.
It is what it is.
Also, now is a great time to be alive to be a JoJo fan.
Oh, for sure. Part
Because
6 hype is real.
Part 6, it's coming out on Netflix, so it's either all going to come out at once. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think
I
it'll
think
be
it's-
like half of it.
Yeah, I think
It'll
it'll
be
come
the
out
first
couple
16
chunks.
episodes. I think
Couple
it'll be
chunks.
first 16 episodes and then another 16.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wonder if, since it's on Netflix, it'll probably come out dubbed too. But I'm not sure because I don't think they've started the dubbing process at all. I don't think they've even like finished 16 episodes. So like maybe they won't. Maybe the dub will come later. I think there's some anime where the dub came later. That might have happened with Beastars. I don't know.
No, I think the dub for Beastars was same day.
Yeah, I think
I
there was
remember
something that.
I remember watching the dub for Beastars. Yeah. I didn't. I mean,
Beastars.
the anime as a whole, I just didn't care for. But
It's not bad.
I watched 3 episodes, I think, and they were dubbed.
You got to the bunny scene
Yeah, and I was like, I don't like this.
where Legoshi's fur is just like weirdly realistic, but not. But it's also super animated, but like just like over animated his fur.
Yeah. Which I
She
mean,
rustles through it.
good animation, but like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Not only is part 6 coming out this winter season, but part 8 is finishing, I think, this week. The last chapter is coming out.
Part 8 is finishing and part 9's coming out, yeah.
Part 9 was announced.
Yeah.
He's going to take a short break, which, I mean, he needs it. I think he's been working on JoJolion for 10 years, which makes it the longest part he's been working on. And it's also just the longest part, period. 10 years on part 8. That's crazy.
Can't wait to see that animated in 10 years.
Yeah. Just about, huh?
Yeah.
There's a good chance part 9 will be the end of it, too. Because I think Araki's like, he's in his 50s. And if it goes on for another 10 years, like JoJolion, it's going to be about that time.
Yeah. Only time will tell.
Yeah. There's also the Whole Horse and Josuke fucking spinoff, which doesn't make any sense.
Josuke.
I don't know I don't know who wanted that, but
Was there like actually like any like real information on that other than like it's happening?
that's all I've heard is that it's just a thing, apparently. They're also, I think there's going to be 3 more Rohan episodes.
Of course there
Soon-ish.
is.
Or something like that.
Of fucking course there is. I mean, I'm fine with part 4, part 2 again.
Yeah. Sam finished part 3. I don't know if we talked about that.
No, I don't think we did.
Sam finished part 3. We skipped a bunch. Skipped
It
a
was
bunch.
indeed pretty powerful, that Mr. Dio.
That
Yeah.
Mr. Dio.
That
Mr.
Dio,
Dio.
he's a real rascal.
Sam really liked how they did his time stop at first. And then he was like, "Oh, how does Josuke beat him? Oh, he just somehow is able to overcome it." And then it happened. He was like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam definitely
the-
called it.
The power and how he was literally killing every single person that was on the team. Like, it made it really fun, like, to watch that part. Because I was like, oh shit, like, they're all literally going to die. 'Cause he's just too powerful.
Yeah. He's not afraid to actually kill him.
I was enjoying the power itself. I was trying to forget about how I know the way he beats him is going to be bullshit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that Araki admitted, like, when he was writing Dio, he's like, yeah, I made his stand actually too strong. And I don't know how to make them beat him. Like, he actually wrote himself into a corner with Dio's stand. Which is a problem that he kind of has a couple times. He just makes the villain stands, like, so good. But he worked it around. It makes sense. Because, I mean, like, family blood ties, I guess, with the body and... Oh, it's the same. It's actually the same stand. They had similar power and speed. So
Yeah, you made it make sense. It wasn't just Jotaro can just do it.
yeah, it wasn't just, oh, I can move in stopped time. It's like, wow, they actually have the same power. It's like the smartest way that he could have got out of it, because having the power to stop time, you can't beat it. You can't.
It's almost stupidly OP. It's like, if you can stop time, Dio could have killed them all instantly before anyone had time to realize what was going on at all.
Yeah,
But it just
his
killed
vanity got
every
the
one
better
of
of him.
But no. Left Jotaro alive long enough so that he could be like, oh, I get it.
Yeah. What did you think of when
now.
he was in the time stop and Dio was so cocky, and then Jotaro moved a finger, and then Dio immediately like backed away and got super defensive? I thought that was done pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
It was
too.
cool. It was cool.
Yeah. Like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. And Jotaro had to stop his own heart with his stand. So Dio thought he was dead.
It was an interesting part also.
Yeah. One thing I don't like about that is how Dio looks once he gets Joestar blood.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
He's just, I don't know.
It's very spiky hair for some reason.
Yeah, it's like short and spiky. It doesn't really make sense.
He somehow gets a haircut.
Yeah.
He legit goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah. He gets Gohan hair.
Yeah.
Sam has watched half of the first episode of part 4.
Half of the first episode.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
Why not the full episode?
I think he went to play Call of Duty
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? Probably.
with Donovan.
Sam, you like Call of Duty. Are you excited for the new one to go back to World War II?
I just you bringing it up made my stomach turn a little bit.
That's fucking stupid. I'm sick and tired of World War II.
I don't
think this one's gonna sell.
I don't
as
want
much.
more COD. I don't want more COD.
No.
Just end it, please. For the love of God.
It is the
end
money
it.
maker FPS. It'll
Yeah,
never end.
And it's not even a
rid
Treyarch
of
COD.
it.
It's not even an Infinity Ward COD.
Actually, the zombies mode's gonna be made by Treyarch.
It's gonna have zombies.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
It'll have zombies, which will be made by Treyarch.
I don't care.
The only thing that's
Why?
honestly the only thing that I like about it, because I love the zombies mode, pretty much only when it's made by Treyarch, and the fact that this one will be in the fact that this one will be in like the Modern Warfare engine, which is a beautiful engine, makes me excited a little bit, but I am not buying the shit out of that game.
I don't know. I like Treyarch's colors.
Yeah, same.
I like how
Treyarch's
Treyarch does
colors are
their
better, for sure.
Treyarch. Wait, so who's publishing this one?
Publishing Activision.
Or not publishing, like making it?
The multiplayer in the campaign will be Sledgehammer,
Ugh.
which
the
their last one
worst.
was also World War II.
Yeah, literally. And the one before that was Infinity Warfare. Or Infinite
No, that
Warfare.
was- No, Infinite Warfare was Infinity Ward. They did Advanced Warfare,
Advanced Warfare.
which was just as bad.
Can you not hear me?
No, it was the worst.
Yeah,
yes,
we can hear you.
You're
Okay.
kind of quiet.
I wouldn't say Advanced Warfare was the worst. I'd say Infinite Warfare. Or
Infinite
yeah,
Warfare was absolute fucking
it was
garbage.
really bad.
Really? I mean, they were both just awful.
The best thing about Infinite
Mhm.
Warfare was that it came with a remastered version of the first Modern Warfare. That was it. It
the
came with
only
a better
reason-
game that was older.
There were a lot of people that bought it just for that.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't get it separate. At least not at first. I don't know if they changed
Yeah, no.
that.
They did. They changed it. I think once Black Ops 4 came out.
Oh. I will
Yeah,
say, I enjoyed Black Ops 3. I think the way that they did the jump boosters or whatever was so clean. Like, yeah, I mean, sure, it's not everybody's preference, but like, they did it so well. It's probably my favorite, like, jump
They definitely did it better than
boosters,
Advanced.
FPS,
If we're
advanced
going
and
with-
infinite.
If we're going with jump booster FPS, I don't like jump boosters in Call of Duty. But when it comes to like the jump boosters, I like Titanfall. I like that.
I agree with that.
Titanfall's good.
Titanfall was a good experience.
I just don't think futuristic settings work for Call of Duty.
Titanfall kind of flopped, and it's a shame because Titanfall 2 was apparently like actually a good game.
Titanfall 2 was really good.
But nobody played it because Titanfall 1 was a disappointment.
Yeah, because Titanfall 1 was just multiplayer, whereas Titanfall 2 actually had a campaign, which was really good.
Titanfall 1's the only one I played, and I still liked that
Same.
one. Like I thought it was well made for the multiplayer at least.
Yeah,
I think I played the Titanfall 2 beta. It was fun.
They tried to like make every multiplayer match a campaign in a way, right? Isn't that what they did?
They're like bots, and I like games with asymmetrical gameplay. It's just that sometimes when you're in a Titan, it was like super easy for them to like kill you or get you out. At least with my experience, I didn't like playing in the Titans. I liked being the little guy that jumped around and climbed on their backs and like threw the grenades in the hatches and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I liked doing
especially like for the time, it was pretty new. It was fresh, so it was nice. But then no one played it because it was just a multiplayer game. And then they're like, all right, let's just make it not just a multiplayer game and do everything better. And then no one played it.
Yeah. They kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
And then they were like, fuck Titanfall. Let's go on the Battle Royale trend. And then they made Apex.
Which has those little like weird alien dinosaur things in the background for some reason.
Yeah, they have the Nessies.
Yeah. Which I don't even know what their purpose was in Titanfall, but
they were just like Easter eggs
from like another thing, or they were just there, just
there. Like you could find them laying around. Somewhere like really hidden and shit. Yeah, they're just Easter eggs.
I should try out Apex more, especially because Activision Blizzard are scums.
Yeah. When Apex came out, I tried to get into it and I didn't like it.
Dang.
I don't want to play it.
I think my problem was that I played Pathfinder and he's just like a useless character. I wanted to like him so much because he was like a jokey, funny robot man, but he's just... there's no reason to play him. Yeah. I kind of want to try the new character that looks like that guy that vaporized the girl that was running on the trail.
I said that to Steve the other day while he was playing that because he like pulled him up and he was like, this guy looks like Lil Nas X. I'm like, no, he looks like that one dude who vaporized that girl. And he's like, what?
I also said that to him and he was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's funny that we both said that to him.
Because he looks just like him.
I mean, he actually did a cosplay of it.
Yeah.
Too.
It is him.
In my canon, it's him. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Bless
He's
that
energetically aligned with Apex Legends.
Yeah. Bless him.
Sam, who did you play as an Apex?
I was such a fucking simp for Wraith.
That makes sense.
Turner Naruto running.
That's like... That's like totally your kind of character. Now that I think about it, like 100%.
Yeah. And I played the robot a lot.
Too bad he's useless.
What do you mean he has a fucking zip line or grapple?
Yeah, but like, how many times did you actually use it?
You can only do that so much.
Oh yeah, can't you double jump with only him or something?
I don't know.
It's been too long.
I know the grapple can be fun as shit though. Like you can literally go sideways off buildings. You can act like Spider-Man a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, that's good for positioning. You can get flanks pretty easy with that. Or if you like needed to, or if you wanted your whole squad to go somewhere, you can use his special, which makes a zipline that everybody can ride or something like that.
Yes.
Booyah!
I mean, every character has their place, but there's some that definitely have more like, I mean, like the more offensive guys definitely have more opportunities to use their, like, what's good for them than Pathfinder does. At least I think so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
Wrong.
I'm wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
But don't worry, guys. You know, it's a whole new year. You know, it's more than like halfway through 2021.
A whole new year. We're 60% of the way
exactly. It is time for yet another Skyrim port.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Happy
that.
10th anniversary of fucking Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
10th anniversary edition. Sam, did you hear about this?
It adds fishing, and that is it.
Wait, what?
They're making another Skyrim port called the 10th anniversary edition.
For PC?
For all the current consoles and PC.
What? So we can buy it for an 18th time?
Yes, but this time it has fishing.
Oh!
It has all the expansions and, in parentheses, some community content. Fishing. That's it. They added, like, I'm pretty sure that's the big thing. You can go fishing.
I'm pretty sure that's the only thing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, apparently there's some fan-made aspects that made it into the full game, but I'm assuming it's just fishing.
Yeah.
Can you get this 10th anniversary edition on Oculus?
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Gay.
They probably won't do anything with Skyrim VR.
But they
No.
They won't update it or anything. They won't add the fishing mechanic.
Wow.
Oh, you can't fish in VR?
In VR, the best place to fish?
Come on. What are you doing?
Come on,
When I
Todd
fish,
Howard, you
I want to
motherfucker.
get motion sick while waiting.
Yeah, motion sick while just sitting there.
Waiting to catch fish.
Okay, I'm reading an article. Apparently, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition will be jam-packed with 500 pieces of content courtesy of the Bethesda Creation Club.
Oh, what?
These include mods from the community as well as Bethesda's devs, gifting you new quests and dungeons to explore, new armor and weapons, and spells.
So they're
there will be new
packaging. So they're packaging in
mods.
community, mods
That you can already get for free.
that they can get for free. That you have to buy a whole new edition to use it,
Yes.
just to line Bethesda's pockets more.
Todd Howard, man, he knows what to do.
What
Hey,
a god!
You complain about Skyrim, but you literally bought Resident Evil 4 8 times.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Resident
And you
Evil 4 is
bought
better.
Kingdom Hearts 1 like 6.
Listen, those games are better than Skyrim.
Sam, do you think Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix is better than Skyrim?
No.
You fucking liar.
I've never played them, so.
I think they're better. Especially
They
because
are a million times
1.5 and 2.5 Remix is like 6 games
Exactly.
or like 5 games in a movie or something.
4 games, 2 movies.
Oh, okay. But like, dang, bro. And you got
That's a lot of
2.8.
content. That's a lot of content that's usually almost always on sale.
Yeah, I mean, lately they do love giving it away.
Exactly.
Probably because with every new console, I mean, it would suck to have to buy fucking 13 games. So they package them up and give you deals. They were all on Game Pass for a while,
Yeah, they were.
which
They
is
were on there
surprising.
I think they were on there for about like half a year. Which is, really surprising, especially with Disney, but
Yeah. Even Kingdom Hearts 3 was on there.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is still on there, I think.
Dang, bro.
Just not the remixes.
Dude, SuperMega did a playthrough, like one episode of Kingdom Hearts 3, where they skipped the cutscenes and like talked over them and just like joked around. And the comments section did not pass the vibe check.
Oh, I know.
Everybody was
oh my
so
God.
pissed. Everybody took it so seriously. And they're like, well, maybe we shouldn't have started the series on the third game.
Yeah. Like, listen. I'm part of that community. I love it, but I hate it.
You can't skip the cutscenes. It's important story.
With a very
It's a let's play.
story-focused series, I get it, but at the same time, it's just a fun game. If people want to just play for the gameplay and not care about the story itself, go for it. It's a super fun game.
I mean, well, with Kingdom Hearts 3, half the time the game plays itself. But the other half, it's a fun time.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's either watching a cutscene or you're on a fucking Disney ride.
Theme park ride.
Yeah. That's the game. But I mean, I like the story, so. And whenever you're not on an attraction ride, the gameplay was really good. Then they're like, nope, more attraction rides. And everything that's amazing about it's at the very end.
I want to say, Remind or whatever.
Yep.
Where they like totally just changed the ending.
Yeah. Which was stupid, but it was still good.
They had because they had that boss fight with Yuzoro at the end or whatever.
Yeah, Yuzoro. Which was the, in quotation, secret boss.
It's also really fucking hard.
Oh, I know. He is so fucking hard. And so am I.
Oh, I think the best, my favorite gameplay is either Kingdom Hearts 2 or Birth by Sleep.
My favorite gameplay is Kingdom Hearts 2. My favorite story is Birth by Sleep, and my favorite game is Kingdom Hearts 1. It jumbles around.
Why does 1 beat out 2 for you? For your favorite overall experience?
Yeah, pretty much just the time that I've spent with it and the amount of time I put into it. I've been playing it literally almost every year since 2002.
I got a tickle in my throat.
Tickle you in the throat.
Yeah, the drive forms in Kingdom Hearts 2 is fun. I liked playing as Roxas. They pulled a Metal Gear Solid, except reversed.
Yeah.
They pulled a Metal Gear Solid 2, except reversed.
Yeah. Started Kingdom Hearts 2 as Roxas. You're like, who the fuck is this little emo boy? And then bam, you're Sora. And you're like, okay, I'm happy now.
This blonde little emo boy. And then you're Sora. And then in Metal Gear Solid 2, you start out as Solid Snake. And then you turn into, who the hell is this blonde little emo boy? For the whole rest of the game. It's great. Yeah. Birth by Sleep I like because, like, depending on how you, like, combo your cards, you can get different, like, keyblades or whatever.
You get
for, like, limited
commands.
times.
Yeah.
You
can meld in commands to get super duper powerful commands that break the game, but it's fun.
Yeah, like when you play as Ventus, I really like the one where he just has a bunch of swords that float behind him, or keyblades, I guess. That one's my favorite. Like, and like, it doesn't really tell you how to do that. You kind of discover it yourself, and I think that's really cool about that. But yeah, I think 2's my favorite, just period.
Yeah, I love 2. I love them all, even shitty Chain of Memories, but
The
story's great, the gameplay is not. The original, I do not own the original on Game Boy. I need to.
Game Boy. It was Game Boy Advance, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to have been. There's too many colors for the regular Game Boy.
A lot of colors and a lot of mechanics.
Yeah.
For it being a shitty card game, there was a lot of mechanics.
Yep. What was the other game that played like Birth by Sleep? Or was it just Chain of Memories? Chain of Memories, I mean.
That played like Birth by Sleep or played like Chain of Memories?
Was there another one that played like Birth by Sleep?
Yeah,
Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, there's Dream Drop Distance and Coded.
I never played Dream Drop Distance.
It's okay.
Coded's a movie.
Recoded.
Recoded, well, yeah.
Coded is a DS game.
Okay. I heard for some people Dream Drop Distance is their favorite because of the movement.
See, I think
like
Dream
for
Drop
gameplay.
Distance, I think it has great combat when it comes to commands and such, but the flow motion is too much to the point where you can just use flow motion throughout the entire game and win. Because you could easily go up to a wall, jump on it, bounce off it, fly into the air, and spike down and do a ridiculous amount of damage.
Oh yeah, I heard about
and just
that.
Keep it's just doing that
it's
over
so
and
easy
over
to
again.
keep doing it because you can zoom away instantly.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of it. So whenever I play it, I try not to use flow motion like often, but at the same time, like it's kind of hard to avoid because that is the game.
Yeah, it's a core mechanic of the game, so you kind of handicap yourself, but like to make it more interesting, of course. I think Dream Drop Distance is the only game that I haven't played nor really know the story of.
The Dream Drop Distance is the only one in the series that I haven't beat more than twice.
Oh, okay.
I've beaten 3 is the other one that I haven't beat the most. I've only beaten it 3 times.
Dream Drop Distance, they're doing like their Keyblade Master exams or whatever, right? And Sora didn't win or succeed.
Correct. He gave into the dark.
Stinking young Zemnis. Or Xehanort, I mean.
Same thing, technically.
Yeah. I am 9 guys now.
Yeah. It makes little to no sense. But I love it.
Or he ended up being, what, 14?
13.
13. He ended up being 13 guys.
Well, he tried to be 13 guys. He was almost there.
Almost. Sam?
Yeah.
So in Kingdom Hearts, there are these things, there are people, there are these things called Heartless, and then there are these people called Nobodies. You know nothing about the series. What would your best bet guess be for what a nobody is?
Probably nobody.
You're not wrong.
You're wrong, but also right.
That's cool. I'm glad I could win. Oh, you're right.
So a nobody forms when a person becomes a heartless.
If their heart is strong enough.
If they're epic.
Yeah, if they are epic gamers.
Damn, so you're telling me fucking Dance Water Dance guy, his heart was strong enough to become a nobody?
Yeah, Demix. Dude, I love Demix. It's fucking annoying as shit, but I love him. And he doesn't do shit in 3.
He does.
Not he doesn't he bring like one thing.
Doesn't he bring like the body or whatever?
Yeah, that one time, and that is it.
I mean, it's pretty important.
They gave him a very important role. They never really showed it until he fulfills it.
So Sam, a nobody, well, for the most part, nobody's, their name is a rearrange of their somebody's name, but with an X in it somewhere. That's in most cases. Pretty much the ones that join Organization 13.
There is one of them that is like not the case, and it's just like their name, which is Zemnis.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh,
No, I was wrong. I'm thinking of someone else, but I can't remember. No, maybe I'm just wrong in general because Zemnis mixed around with the X, and it's just Ansem.
Is Nominee nobody?
Nominee is like a special case.
That's what, huh?
I'm having a really hard time here. Milo wants to fucking tangle himself in my computer cords. I'm having a fucking allergy attack. I have him. Yeah.
An allergy attack?
Yeah. I I have him by the fucking scruff. I'm so fucking mad at him right now.
Wherever you're having a deep conversation about Kingdom Hearts and Sam's cats just being the most annoying.
I just took him out. Blew my nose. I'm having a fucking moment. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. What?
So Naminé is a nobody, but she doesn't have an X in her name because she didn't join the organization.
Correct.
Sam, just so you know.
That's cool.
So Sora's nobody is
Are we
named
talking about
Roxas.
the fucking game with Donald Duck in it?
Yeah, who is the most powerful mage in all of Final Fantasy?
Yeah, honestly, he actually is.
No,
Donald Duck?
is 100%.
He's what, Thundaga or something like that? Something Aga.
He uses Zeta Flare,
Oh.
which not even the most powerful enemy in Final Fantasy can use, which is Bahamut, this giant fucking dragon being.
He used
Can't
it,
even use it.
and he didn't die either.
No, Donald Duck did die. He did die.
Oh.
Yeah, he dies by using it, but he used it, which means he's that powerful.
Wait, I thought you thought he died and then but he actually...
No, he dies and then they go back in time.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Bitch, I know I'm right.
You're right. They go back in time like 4 times by the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, by the end of the
with
DLC.
the DLC in general, I think they go back in time 3 times.
like, okay.
It's either 2 or 3.
Yeah, because Terra's like armor suit was just like he just killed everybody, and then they're like,
Yeah,
let's
that's
go
the
back
first
in
time.
time.
It's twice. They do it twice. So that's the first time because they all lose their hearts, and then Sora uses the power of waking to get all their hearts and rewrite time, and then he does literally that again just for Kairi.
And then Kairi does it to help Sora. Did they ever find him?
No, that's where Melody of Memory takes place. They're looking for him.
Oh, I forgot.
Which Melody of Memory sets up the next Kingdom Hearts. Might be Kingdom Hearts 4, but it also might not be.
I forgot a Melody of Memories.
It's a fun rhythm game, but it is okay in the story department because
don't
it is
really-
literally just a retelling of the entire series.
I don't really like it.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
They had some new stuff at the end, though, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't just recap. I don't know what happened.
Within the mix of it, there were like new story bits, which was like a total of I think like 40 minutes, maybe even less.
Is it like some of its old stuff that happened, but now there's a new canon?
The entire game is the complete retelling of the entire series through the perspective of Kairi's memories. And I think it's like in between every time you complete like the memories of like a previous game. Like if you go through like all the Kingdom Hearts 1 worlds, then there's new like story bits that happen after Kingdom Hearts 3. So it looks all nice and such. And they're like, where's Sora? Let's find Sora. And then you go back to the memories and you do all those. And then there's more.
Oh, okay. They're like, oh, we got to go back.
Yeah, because they're looking for clues to where Sora would be within Kairi's memories, which doesn't make too much sense, but it ends up working.
Kairi's memories. Did they get him back?
No.
No. He's probably stuck in Yuzaru's world, which is also
Yuzora.
Which is probably the World Ends with New world.
It is called Quadratum. Which definitely does look like the place that the World Ends with You takes place
Well,
in.
because they have the 409 tower or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is based on the whatever 09 tower that's actually in Tokyo.
Which, here's the thing. The entire story for Kingdom Hearts is fairly confusing. And then they made it more confusing with time travel. But once everyone decided, like, okay, this isn't as confusing, and then they figured everything out.
Data versions of everybody.
Yeah, they brought in the data versions of Coded.
Bruh.
And then they made it a little bit more confusing with the mobile game, which now everyone who's like big fans of Kingdom Hearts understands it. And then Melody of Memory
the
released,
Dreamweavers.
which they have Yeah, which they have made another like confusing thing where there are new worlds that exist but don't exist called non-fiction worlds.
Huh?
It's a whole like new realm of things that don't exist.
And that's where Yuzura's from.
Yes, that is where Zora's from. Supposedly, that's where Sora is in the place called Quadratum.
Huh. That looks more realistic.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, so Sam, when are you going to get into Kingdom Hearts?
Probably never.
All right.
I highly recommend it, but at the same time, if you don't want a very confusing story, don't play it.
Yeah.
But if you want to see Disney characters fight along like anime-like characters, then
Yeah.
it's the game for you.
Cloud's in it.
Cloud is in it, and we love Cloud. Especially how he looks in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Cloud talks to Hercules.
Yeah. You see things you probably didn't think you ever would, like a very grown, muscular, silver-haired, spiky dude choking out Mickey Mouse.
Sounds great.
It is. It is my favorite of all time.
Yeah. And then there's some anime characters. There's Sora and the gang. They're talking about this place leading to like the darkness realm. They're just in like this Final Fantasy ass room. I think they're talking to Final Fantasy characters.
Yeah, they're talking
Tifa.
to Leon. What's his last name? Lionheart or something like that.
And then fucking Mickey Mouse just
Or
pops
Squall.
up out of nowhere wearing a black hooded fucking garment.
Black cloak.
Black
where
cloak.
you can easily see his ears poking through it. He just walks in and he's like, "Did you mean the door of darkness?" And everyone looks and it's just like this still image of him just staring, and it's
He's
the funniest fucking
A-posing.
shit.
Like, fucking, yeah. Final Fantasy ass characters, and then Mickey Mouse comes up and he's like, do you mean the door of darkness? The door of darkness, Sam. Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
And would you believe that Mickey Mouse is the worst fucking friend of all time?
He really is. He left her there for so long. So was it
And
7
After
years?
there for 10 years.
10 years.
Which, to be fair, time flows differently in the realm of darkness, so she didn't really age. But for some reason, no one ages.
Sora.
He ages like a year, and then, yeah, that's it.
I don't know. He's a lot taller now. Riku?
Yeah. Riku's a stud.
Riku
he was a
became
bad boy
Ansem
turned good boy.
for some reason.
What'd you say?
I said Riku became Ansem for some reason.
Yeah, it was to disguise himself.
But like he got stuck in it.
Yeah, because he used the power of darkness too much. So
Weird.
the power of like darkness that was in Riku was pretty much like a part of Ansem and such. And since he used that power too much, it changed his appearance.
Ugh.
It's weird.
Yeah. It doesn't all have to make sense.
No, it doesn't. But if you want an even more confusing story, play Metal Gear Solid.
No. How is that?
That brings in something even more complicated than time travel and non-fiction worlds and data worlds. It brings in politics.
Nanomachines.
The entire series is nothing but politics, and it's amazing. I don't understand it. I've been playing the game since I was a wee laddie. I didn't understand politics then. I still don't understand politics. I don't know exactly what's going on in Metal Gear, but I know more about Metal Gear politics than I do actual politics.
Okay, listen. All you need to know, for those of you out there, is, if you're ahead in politics, you're considered a typical politician. And every politician, I mean, it's a classic line by Raiden.
Raiden.
Why did I said Raiden and then I wanted to correct it to Raiden.
Because Raiden and Raiden are spelled the same.
Well, Raiden's the correct way to say it.
It's true.
And I quote from Metal Gear. First of all, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Great title for a game. Doesn't make any sense. What is Revengeance?
Game itself is very okay.
But it's a classic quote from Raiden, where he's talking to the big man, the big mayor guy. I don't even fucking know. And he learns
He's a governor.
I think that's right. And he learns his true intentions, and he says, "Typical politician, big cock, but no cum." And then the governor goes, "What?" It's my favorite line from the game.
That is not actually what
It's not actually from the game. It's a phantom, but it sounds so good.
The voice
sounds
sounds
like it's from the
exactly
game.
like Raiden.
Yep.
Sam,
Same.
wouldn't you shit yourself if you were playing that game and he said that?
Yeah,
He said, "Big cock, but no cum."
Yeah, and in Metal Gear, they used the word meme before it was a huge thing.
They did.
Yeah, they were ahead of the times. Thank God for Hideo Kojima. I would kiss that man if I could on the pecker.
There's also a dub of Revolver Ocelot, or is it Liquid?
It's Liquid.
It's of Liquid explaining to Snake the juxtaposition between Big Chungus and Bugs Bunny in politics. It's crazy.
It's amazing.
So fans are pretty cool. I love how Metal Gear is just not taken seriously at all.
Even though it's supposed to be taken incredibly seriously.
It's like
Because it is a political game.
It's one of the most serious game series.
It's literally about politics and nukes.
But everybody just turns it into the best thing ever. And I don't think Hideo Kojima cares.
No, he knows what he made. He loves what he made. I loved what he made.
Which makes
I
it
am all
even
here for
better.
Yeah, exactly.
Metal
We
Gear,
love that man.
awesome. It all started
Without
with
Hideo
that
Kojima,
damn
there would
Ego
not-
Raptor.
There would be no Metal Gear Awesome without Hideo Kojima.
Without Hideo Kojima, there would be no Game Grumps.
Exactly.
Without Game Grumps, SuperMega might not have been where they were. And without Hideo Kojima inspiring Aaron to make that cartoon, which later Matt and Watson and Ryan McGee worked with Markiplier, and they made their own channel. They switched over, worked with Game Grumps while they built their popularity. If that never happened, we would never get Matt Watson on our podcast. Thank you, everybody, for
Exactly.
watching this episode of The Weekly Gig.
It
Hideo
comes full
Kojima
circle.
is the inspiration for everything. This was a fun one. This was
For
good.
sure.
I got to take a nap.
Yeah.
Since we're ending it, I will pretty much announce. Not really. I already announced it, but in September I will have another podcast, not just
Oh,
the
snap.
One Piece Feast, but a D&D podcast with a couple of my friends that I'm making. It's inspired by Dimension 20, and it'll be set in a fantasy high school called Mapledale. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay
If
tuned
you
for
wanna
that
see
in
it,
September.
subscribe to Cited on YouTube.
Subscribe to me, bitch.
Hit that bell for the notifications, because it'll probably come out of nowhere.
Yeah, it will come out of nowhere.
We'll definitely talk about it when it gets closer. I want to make a
for
couple
sure.
cameos. It'll be a fun time, but it's definitely just Hunter's thing.
Yep.
And mine.
Yeah,
Not
Sam
so.
helped out a lot with it.
Subscribe to me too. I don't do
Yeah,
anything.
subscribe to BreakNeckSam.
Subscribe to BreakNeckSam.
I don't make
for
any
his-
content.
His next Jurassic World video.
Still waiting on it.
You should.
Updating it.
You should make another
Well,
Jurassic
hey,
World video.
Jurassic World 2 is coming out this year.
Is it worth it though?
No.
You should make
Probably
another
gonna
Jurassic
get it,
World video while Donovan still doesn't know you're home from vacation. Thanks for
Wait, we
watching.
Yeah. All right.
Bye bye.
I'll see you later, guys.